children who aren't played with become adults who don't know how to play with their children. When I thought of my childhood, my relationships with adults were very like authoritative. Like, I'm the student, you're the teacher, I'm the child, you're the parent. And like, my parents took care of all my needs and I followed all the rules. Hi
Balanced Beauties, and welcome back to Balanced Motherhood. And today we're going to be talking about some easy ways that you can play with your kids. So stay tuned and make sure you watch all the clips.
It was like submissive and dominant type of situation. It never felt friendly, which I get. You know, I ain't one of your little friends is like a famous saying from our childhood. And I get that because there has to be like a baseline level of respect. But I also, for me personally, I want to build a friendship with my kids. Like, that's important to me.
Yeah.
Right? Because we get easily annoyed and triggered by our kids because we're not used to that. We never saw adults play with us and deal with our childlike behaviors and tics in a way that made sense.
Recently, my husband ran across this TikToker and she makes videos. Actually, she has a whole entire series where she makes videos on how to play with your kids when you don't feel like it. And I thought that was extremely just intriguing because, to be honest, we have a lot of days where we don't feel like playing with our kids. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't play with them.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Ways to Play with Your Kids When You Don't Really Like to Play. Today's game was such a win-win for me and for them. I told them to go hide while I counted, and as soon as I was done counting, they had a base point that they had to try and sneak to without me seeing them. For example, our first base point was the laundry room. I was doing some chores in the kitchen. They had to try and sneak from their hiding spot to the laundry room without me noticing them. Of course, I had to play dumb a couple of times to let them think that they were doing well, but each time I caught them, they had to go back to their hiding place and start all over again. I was able to make my coffee, take out the trash, eat my lunch, and they had so much fun trying to sneak past me. Making them go to their original hiding place if you find them prolongs the game as much as you want it to. They had so much fun.
Oh, you can still go, even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Toddler when you don't know what to do with your toddler. I'm going to make this a series because I can't tell you how many times we didn't know how to spend the afternoon and then came up with a fun activity. Today I made chalk paint and my toddler loved it. We had everything we needed laying around the house, so we didn't have to go out and buy anything, which was really nice. I like that this activity let my toddler make a mess, but it was still easy to clean up. I definitely recommend trying this, and let me know if you want more activity ideas like that.
Aiden got it. Tomato. Aiden got it. Apple. Daddy got it. Potato. Daddy got it. Orange. Aiden got it.
This clip, it does show the parent doing a full activity with them. But what you can do is, if you have more than one child, you can have the two children reaching for the fruits and vegetables versus you being the one doing it. Problem solved.
Lemon. Aiden got it. Cucumber. Aiden got it.
Yeah. Same thing?
Aiden got it.
That's crazy.
Let's count, y'all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See, got me time? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That 8 and 1.
In my last video, I talked about how being touched out can affect our mental health and also affect our kids. So if you haven't seen that, go and watch that video. I'll try to leave it somewhere here so you can watch it next. Now that we've conquered being touched out and we have skills on what to do next, the next thing we want to do is make sure we're connecting with our kids. And one of the ways that we can do that is through play. Because even after being touched out, even if you have recovered from that and you're no longer overstimulated, we still can have times, especially during certain times of the month, where we can just not feel like or be in the mood to play. So I hope this video is very helpful for you. Take some of these things, add them into your life. Comment below which ones you're going to add.
If you're thinking, I don't have time to play more with my child, I get it.
But what if I told you that play doesn't have to be extra? It can happen in the moments you're already sharing. Here's what that looks like in real life. Getting dressed? Instead of put your shirt on, you can say, let's see how fast you can do it. Clean up time? Make it a challenge. Can you find all the red toys first? Waiting in line? Turn it into connection. I spy something blue. Can you see it? These aren't big elaborate games. They're tiny moments of playfulness that make routines smoother and build connection. You don't have to set aside extra time. Just bring playfulness into what you're already doing.
Did any of the hacks catch your eye? Comment below which ones did. So one of the things I like to do with my kids when I really don't feel like playing is, honestly, I like to set up a movie night. That way we can be able to relax, eat some snacks, and it's more like a relaxation time. The way I like to put a spin on it is that we like to create forts. So back in the day when I was a little bitty girl, I used to create forts in my room. And one of the ways that I did that was by using a plastic, I think it was plastic, but like a white plastic clothesline. That's one of the things I like to bring into my children's life. And at times we do make forts because it's one of the easiest ways that I can play with them.
Welcome to my new series where I show you ways to play with your kid when you don't really like to play. Today I had them do chalk outlines of me in a whole bunch of different positions, and I just got to lay there and listen to music. So this one was probably an 8 out of 10. Pretty relaxing.
I know that this probably looks ridiculous, but what isn't ridiculous is when this activity keeps your kids happily entertained for more than 45 minutes. I just froze some keys in water, and then I filled a treasure chest with some goodies, and then I locked it up, and my kids had to use different tools to chip, melt, and break apart the ice to figure out which key opened the treasure chest. It's a really beneficial activity because it works on problem-solving skills, it incorporates sensory play, and it builds fine motor skills for kids of all ages. Plus, they get a fun little treat at the end. So if you're looking for easy to set up activities for your kids, give this one a try.
Another way that I play with my kids when I really don't feel like playing with them is that, honestly, I just take out some cards. The card games we currently like to play are Uno and I Declare War, which are very easy and accessible, and most families already have them. But the way to make it easy is to pull it out during dinner time. So while you guys are chatting and eating, you could be playing cards at the same time. And you can include the entire family because everybody's going to be eating. So it's extremely easy.
Give your kids tablets or TVs in their room. Here's some things that I do to keep my kids occupied. One, I grab a lot of educational toys and puzzles. I got this great one off of Amazon. We also do art, and I give them chores that they have to do, like cleaning up their playroom. This is great for teaching them responsibility, and then you can give them a little money when they do the chores. They also do a lot of outside play. I'm so glad that I ended up having 2 of them because they keep each other occupied. We also do a lot of reading. The 7-year-old loves to read, so he'll read a story. They tutor twice a week, and then outside of the home, we keep them in every single sport and also in the arts. One of them takes piano, the other one will start pretty soon. And these are ways I keep them occupied without electronics.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
In one of my videos that I made, I'm probably going to put it somewhere over here, but I talked about how you can make all your children feel important. And one of the ways that you can do that is by making sure you take the time out to spend quality time with them. And one of the things I do suggest is, like, let's say you don't feel like playing with your children, which is what this video is about. Even if you do feel like playing with them, make sure you're taking at least 20 minutes out of your day to focus on each one of your children. If you can't do that for each one of your children, the best thing that you can do is to group them. So group them according to age. If you have 2 smaller children, play with them for 20 minutes, and it can be something that can be catered to their specific age group. During this 20 minutes, you want to make sure that your phone is put away, all distractions are taken away, and during this time, I want you to play with your child without any commands. Don't give them any orders, don't make any rules, honestly. play with them in the way that they want to be played with. Keep in mind, it's only for 20 minutes, okay? So don't freak out. And the best part about this is that you can even set a timer. So once the timer is up, your child knows playtime is over with you, and you can go back to doing whatever you was already doing. But the key here is to make sure that they know that this time is theirs, so they can feel important in that moment and realize that you're not ignoring them throughout the day. You just have to make sure that you set that time aside for them.
Wanted your kids to get excited about laundry, then this is the game for you. Today we played dry cleaners, and I know that sounds a little dry, no pun intended, but hear me out, it was actually so much fun. I did all the laundry that needed to be folded, and any laundry that needed to be hung up got passed first to the one station, which was ironing, with the iron that was unplugged, of course, and then to the next station where they had to put a hanger and a tag on the shirt to say where the shirt went. Don't worry, I didn't make the kids hang up mine and my husband's laundry. I just made them do their own clothes, but I honestly think they may have been excited to do anybody's clothes because they had so much fun with this. After they each did their respective station for a while, we switched and they got to come over and either iron or put the tags on. At the end, my son even wanted to take over my job and start folding the clothes, which he's surprisingly good at for 5 years old. So if you struggle to get your kids to do their own laundry or to put away their own clothes, maybe try this one out and see if it's a winner. You could even have them put tags on their folded clothes. Give it a go. Bye!
I hope you enjoy all of those clips. I think they were awesome, and I can't wait to try the third one. That one is my favorite one so far. But which ones did you like? Leave them in the comment section and share with us some ways that you play with your kids when you don't feel like playing with them, because you might be able to drop some gems for other moms here watching this video. If you don't take anything else away from this video, just keep in mind that your kids need you, and they definitely need playtime with you. So any way that you try to do that matters. Until next time, beauties, stay balanced.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.